Well, I picked up my load here in Chillicothe, Ohio. It only took 30 minutes to get loaded, and I'm already on the highway. I like it. Now I am going to Calexico, California, to one of our drop yards. 2,100 something miles, so I'll be busy next couple of days. It is Friday. So I plan on being in Calexico Monday, about noon. The appointment is for Tuesday, but I don't have time to sit around and wait on appointment time. I'll be there Monday at the drop location. No big deal. Boogie boogie. My route, I'll be taking 35 to Dayton, Ohio. Cut up on I-75 a little bit to get on I-70. I-70 west all the way to St. Louis. Go around a loop, catch 44 west on the bottom, all the way to Oklahoma City. Go around that loop and catch 40 west, all the way to Flagstaff. And then I'll make a left turn, go I-17 south to Phoenix, grab a little bit of I-10 to get on Highway 85. 85 will take me down to Gila Bend, which is on Interstate 8. Jump on I-8 and head into Calexico. They got me fueling in Effingham, Illinois, and Amarillo, and one more in Yuma, Arizona. So this load will be going by the house. As you can see, I am leaving Ohio. I got a little bit west into Indiana, on the east side of Indiana. Saw some really dark clouds. Yeah, I thought it'd be rain. Man, was I wrong. There was a whole lot of rain. The bottom fell out of the clouds over here. Or over there where I was. If you're ever driving down the road and you're driving into bad weather, whichever it may be, thunderstorm, blizzard, whatever, if you don't feel comfortable, it's best to pull over. Not on the side of the interstate. No, no, no. Find a safe place to park, off-ramp, truck stop, parking area, rest area, but don't ever park on the interstate. Whenever you do run into bad weather, you don't know how long it's gonna last. But that thunderstorm only lasted 10 minutes. I got a free truck wash. And then it turned off partly cloudy, partly sunny, and I had good weather pretty much all the way to Missouri. I went through Indianapolis. Traffic was pretty light being a Friday. Ended up going through St. Louis. And to my surprise, traffic was very light. And it was like 5:30. So I guess everybody's going home earlier. Well, being a Friday, maybe, I don't know. But you'd normally, 4 or 5 o'clock, it'd be 5 o'clock, 500. Everybody trying to get home. But I ain't complaining. I flew through St. Louis, made good time. I ended up going to the house, showed up at the house about 7:30. Get to see my baby. I don't know about my dog. I've been gone so long, my dog didn't recognize me. He was barking at me. Nah, just kidding. My dog knows who I am. But we ordered pizza. Man, that was good. And then I jumped in the shower. It was shower day. I go 2 or 3 days, but the third day, for sure, shower day. As you can see, my head is shiny. Had to put some turtle wax on there. Turtle wax, that hard shell finish with long-lasting shine. The truck stop we fuel with, we use their fueling network, sent us an email once a month, past 3 months, to activate 60 showers. 66. Oh. That's a lot of showers. If you think about it, that's 2 showers a day for the whole month. If I showered that many times, twice a day for the whole month, I'd be washing off my tan, and I'd turn into a white boy. No thank you. Maybe it's I don't know, my company probably hitting around. Hey, you can't be smelly. You gotta take a shower. I didn't have a whole lot of things to document. Nothing eventful except for that rain, that thunderstorm. When one of the clouds popped. But being a driver, you gotta know, well, you don't gotta know, it's best to know what to expect or what's gonna happen on your route, whether you're going across one state or several states. Look up the traffic, weather, and then when you run into it, it's no big surprise. I knew I was gonna run into some rain, but it didn't say nothing about a thunderstorm. I have two apps, WeatherBug and My Radar. I like My Radar. Animated graphics on your phone, and then I activated that lightning. It's pretty cool to see lightning strikes on your phone. It'll be flashing all over the place. I like it. But being a driver, you have to use all the resources available to you. Once in a while, my company will send me weather messages, sometimes traffic reports if the highway's closed or something. But being a driver, you gotta plan, organize, and all that. For those of you who do not know what we do as far as over-the-road drivers and think that we're only steering wheel holders, all we do is just hold the steering wheel and sit on our butts all day. There's more to this job than most people know about. You have to have good organizational skills. You have to smell good. If you need a shower, I got plenty of showers. You ever see me in a truck stop? Just look me up. Hey, I'll give you 2 showers. But you have to deal with the public. You have to deal with the four-wheelers and other truck drivers. Back in the day, all I had to do was worry about the four-wheelers. Today, I got to worry about everybody. Professional driver. I don't use that professional driver because I think it's overrated. I very seldom see professionalism out here. I mean, yeah, for those of you who've been out here a while like me, yeah, we're a dying breed, man. All these young whippersnappers. No turn signal, they run you off the road, can't keep it between the lines. I could go on and on. They're in a semi, but they drive like they're in a four-wheeler. And I'm coming into a backup. Oh, man. Oh, well. I thought I'd make this video for those of you who wonder what over-the-road drivers do for a living. Well, what their day consists of. What I go through, other than dealing with traffic all day. Sometimes that can be stressful. But for those of you just starting out driving, whether you're with a trainer or you have less than a year or 2 years experience, yeah, maybe I can show you a few pointers, what I go through, whatever it might be. And if you're an old dog like me, you might learn something too. What? Yeah, you can teach old dogs new tricks. This old dog learns something new every day. But I want to welcome you to my channel. I just started it. This is pretty much my first video. So I'll call this Ride Along. I'll probably have 2 kinds of videos on my channel. One's the Ride Along, where I show you what I go through from point A to point B. And then the other type of video, I would like to put out instructional videos. Show you guys if you're having trouble with anything, you know, like backing, axling out, having, what do you call it, problem with E-logs because you're not familiar with the E-logs, stuff like that. Maybe I could show you. That's pretty sad. I need to get over. My lane closes, and ain't nobody let me over. And where are you gonna go? They ain't going nowhere. We're in a backup. But they don't want to let you over. And I'm talking about truck drivers. Back in the day, 2 or 3 blinks of my turn signal, I'd already be over there. Now everybody for themselves. Yeah, I know, I'm rambling. Oh yeah, if I ramble, and if I get off the subject, hit the subscribe button. I can see it on my phone. My phone's right there. and then I'll quit rambling. Once in a while I'll ramble. Alright, maybe more than once in a while, but it's informative rambling. But if you find anything amusing, entertaining, educational, yeah, do me a favor, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button again or the like button again if you want to hear me quit rambling. Better stop my clock. Whoops, off duty. In Amarillo last night to get fuel, and I only drove about a half an hour or so, parked in a parking area. Had an hour left on my time, but I'd still make my ETA of Monday tomorrow. This is Sunday. I'll be there in Calexico, California about noontime, or 11 o'clock. Well, I'm crossing into New Mexico now. New Mexico, true. I told you earlier that my route will be 40 all the way to Flagstaff, but I think I'll deviate from my route. It's only 10 miles difference. I'm going to take 40 to Santa Rosa, drop down on 54, Highway 54. If you ever need to get from 40 to 10, I would not advise taking Interstate 27 out of Amarillo. That route there, well, south of Amarillo, grab I-27, run it into Highway 60, still pump into Highway 70. 70 will run all the way to Tularosa, New Mexico. It'll also go by Roswell. I've taken that route a few times, but time-wise, it's not really efficient. But it was interesting going through Roswell. Get to see all the alien shop, museum, all that. I enjoyed that. But the way I go to I-10 from 40 here, I go all the way to Santa Rosa, catch 54. 54 is a good highway. Speed limit 65. There's only like 4 towns you have to go through. But other than that, good highway, very light traffic. Compared to 60 and 70, you'll go through a lot of towns. You have some curvy roads. A few weeks ago, Rio Doso had a big forest fire. I don't know. Hopefully they have that under control. But time-wise, you'll lose a lot of time because the speed limit through every town is like 25, 30 miles an hour. And they have a lot of local cops watching the traffic, so. But that's my route now. Grab 54 to Tularosa. And then it'll take me by White Sands, New Mexico. That's a pretty area to visit. I'll be coming out of Las Cruces, and then I'll be on I-10, Interstate 10, all the way to Casa Grande, then grab I-8, Interstate 8, and boogie. I jumped off I-40, grab 54 south out of Santa Rosa. You're out here in wide open spaces now. It's kind of pretty down through here. On a clear night, you could really see the stars. There is no light pollution out here. As I was coming up to Deming, there was a dust storm. I don't know, like a thick dust storm. I thought, oh boy, here we go. So I turned on my lights and everything, but it wasn't too bad. From a distance, it looked pretty bad, but it wasn't bad at all. Things got a little dark, no big deal. Boogie. I stopped at Walmart, got some groceries, and I'm good to go. I thought I was going to make it to Picacho Peak Road, exit 219. Nope, that didn't happen. 3 minutes left on my 11, and I had to pull it over, and I parked on an on-ramp for the night. And I was only, 7 miles short of getting to my destination, my parking area. Oh well. So I'm driving down the road. I was going to get my truck washed at Eloy. with all these rain streaks in a cloud coming down. So I thought, well, I'm not going to get my truck washed. Not today. So I'm driving down the road, and I thought, I'm going to head right into that rain. And then the highway curved wide right. Oh, my other right. Wide right. And then good, I'm missing the rain. I'm going to go in between the rain. And then the road curved wide left. So here I am facing the rain clouds again, or the streak coming down. So the road keeps curving. I'm going, yes, it's going to rain. No, it's not. Come to think of it, who gives a shit? I didn't wash my truck. But anyway, I passed up my streak and bacon. No need to get it washed if it's going to get rained on, so I'm on my way to my fuel stop in Yuma. I am 153 miles out. Put on some fuel, and then I'll only have like under 50 miles to go to drop my load. Hopefully I'll pick up in Calexico too. I like it. Easy in, easy out. I don't really like driving in California due to the fact we gotta do 55. I can't drive 55! But the funny thing is that I've noticed that you're crossing the California desert. There ain't nothing out here. But they'll have state troopers patrolling the area. Speed limit, I don't know what it is for the cars, 70, 75, probably 70. But speed limits for trucks are 55. And if you go over, like 7 over it, they'll pull you over and give you a ticket. Been there, done that. They gave me a ticket outside of Indio, California. I let it go down the hill a little too fast, and the cop was between a couple of mounds of dirt. He was a sneaky bear. But whenever you get like into LA area and everything, you can do 60, whatever. And the cop, the motor cop, the one on a motorcycle, the motor cop, trooper, local police, they won't even look at you. So it's kind of opposite for me. They ought to pay attention to the trucks doing the speed limit in the city, and then let them go, let them slide in the desert. But California, they're weird. They want you to do double nickel out there in the middle of nowhere. I tried doing that double nickel. I about fell asleep. I was going so slow that I thought my truck was going to tip over. You know, kind of like riding a bicycle. If you don't keep your balance, you'll fall over. But anyway, I'm about 145 miles out. If you guys keeping track of the time, yes, I have a big truck with a little motor. I don't care if I had 12,000 pounds or 40,000 pounds. I could only go one speed. That's slow. Well, I just got fuel in Yuma. I'm in California. Went by the sand dunes. As you can see, off to the left, that fence, that dark fence, that is the border fence. On the other side of that fence is Mexico. I'm about 25 miles out from completing this trip. It's been a long trip, but I had fun. Time to get another one. Hey, that rhymed. But my time is noontime. So I did pretty much make my ETA. I did say I'd be here about noontime. Local time, 10 o'clock. Either way, I'll take a 30-minute break when I get to the yard. I have 4 hours, 25 minutes on my 8. Well, that concludes that trip. I did all my paperwork, sent off my load info, that I'm empty, all that good stuff. You thought I was going to back up. I'll tell you a little something. Work smarter, not harder. I'll park here. Yeah, if all the road was blocked, I would have backed up. No big deal. But I saw a pull through, so why work hard if I don't have to? I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay. It is 11 o'clock here, local time, Pacific time in Calexico. So I gotta take a 30-minute break. So I hope you enjoy that. I did. I had fun. Until next time, watch out for the popo. Adios. Adios.